Well, good morning. Today's Wednesday and I'm in my little workshop. I wanted you just to see, as a follow-on to the whip cracking thing I did the other day, I wanted you to see just how in Australia we cut whips out freehand. This is the only way that I can do it, and the way that I was shown. Normally I would use a handmade knife, but convenience, these are quicker, and I've just got a elongated thumbnail which I've had for 40 years. This is a bit of what we call white hide leather, and I just run the 4 strands of this Australian whip, what we call a red team whip, so called because it was used by the Australian horse teamsters years ago when they were driving their teams. I've got to create this whip in my own mind's eye and gradually just extend and widen the 4 laces a little bit as I'm cutting it up. Then I go and I'll what we call pare it down. I'll make a belly for it, a middle part for it, pare it down. I'm a little bit limited here with my room. You really need a little bit more room, but I'm thankful for what I've got. So I'm just widening this out now to get a little bit more space, a little bit more width in the whip. I'm getting up towards the keeper part now. Just get up here and I'm going to narrow that in a little bit. Go around here. So that's basically how we cut out an Australian stock thong, and you can see that I've tailored it right down and it's narrowed right off to virtually anything. This is about what we call 6'6" long, a couple of metres, and that'll make me a whip which is about 5 foot. You need around about 7'6" if you're going to cut a whip out to make a 6' 4 strand whip. You need to cut your strands about 7'6". What I'm doing here now, I'm just quickly cutting a belly out for it, which is the middle part of the whip. Whips have got to have a belly in them, and these little work whips, if they don't have it, they don't perform well and they don't work as good as they should. So I'll just bring that up and I'll taper that off. That's my belly. Then I'm just going to cut a fall out for it. And I'm going to cut these falls about, I like to cut them about 30 inches long, because one of the things that will happen is the whip will decide how long it's got to be. So that's my fall. And what I'm going to do is I'll just put this away, and then, because we haven't figured out how to pause this just yet, I'm going to have to do another one. Just before I go a little bit, here's the type of handle or stock crop we put this onto. This is just a piece of tapered Tahiti cane, about 21 inches in length, and this is the sort of stock crop or handle I would put on this whip. It's for use in yard whip or with horses in the yard, drafting whips, that sort of thing in Australia. So this is the handle that it goes on. So we might just stop that and